The Ultimate Revenge: How I Escaped a Nightmare and Thrived. You know how sometimes life seems to be going perfectly, and then everything falls apart? That's exactly what happened when I decided to buy a house with my best friend Jess and their spouse Kyle. We spent months planning, setting boundaries, and getting excited about our new chapter together. It felt like a dream come true until the nightmare began. Kyle, who I thought I could trust, turned out to be emotionally abusive and manipulative. He controlled everything, especially the finances, and left me feeling drained, isolated, and worthless. Jess, who had once stood up to Kyle, fell back into their toxic grip after they promised they'd changed. The insults kept coming, the emotional abuse escalated, and Kyle even started making vague, unsettling threats. It was clear that things weren't going to get better. I had to get out. I packed up and left, and let me tell you, it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. But leaving was the best decision of my life. The support from my friends and family was overwhelming, and slowly I started to rebuild. Subscribe and comment for more crazy Reddit stories. You won't believe how this turns out. Even after I moved out, the chaos didn't stop. My name was still tied to the house, and Kyle and Jess were depending on me to clean up their mess. They stopped paying the loan, hoping I'd either bail them out or go down with them. But here's where I took control. Instead of panicking, I got a lawyer, blocked all contact, and started fighting back in the smartest way possible. I filed for bankruptcy, quietly, strategically, and with my safety and sanity intact. They had no idea what was coming. They were too busy thinking they could manipulate me into paying their debt. But by the time they found out, it was too late. And here's where things get interesting. They might see me walking away as some kind of revenge. But that's not even the tip of the iceberg. My real revenge? It's the life I've created since I left. The moment I moved out, my health took a 180-degree turn for the better. I reconnected with family and friends, went on adventures, and started rediscovering what I loved about life. Oh, and I got into an amazing school and degree program, which starts later this year. I'm thriving in ways I never imagined. I took back my peace, my joy, and my energy, all the things they tried to steal from me. I'm living a life they can't touch, and that's the sweetest revenge of all. Sometimes the best revenge isn't about fighting back. It's about walking away, reclaiming your life, and letting them deal with the consequences of their own actions.